Game number 7 for the 2025 International Pony League World Series. This game features the host team Carlsbad, California versus the visiting team from Nicaragua. Jackson Tran on the mound for Carlsbad. He is facing the first batter, Diego Vanegas. And a quick swing and a miss. And we are underway. Tran threw a little bit towards the end of Carlsbad's first game where they ended up pulling ahead of Brownsville to beat them 5-2. Vanegas is going to square, but he did show bunt, so that is strike 2. Tran's next pitch, a nasty breaking ball that gets by the catcher. The throw to first got him. The first out of the game for Jackson Tran is a strikeout swinging on a nasty sweeper. Oscar Manzanares is up next, the number 2 hitter. He will be in left field to start this game. He'll watch a fastball go on the outside corner, 0-1. Swung on and missed. Some high cheese from Tran. It's quickly 0-2. There is a fly ball right field. Highland and Peabody is over. Peabody makes the catch. 2 down. Here is Adrian Sorlozano. First pitch from Tran is a nasty breaking ball, 0-1. Tran's next pitch is skied to right field. Highland is over. He'll dive and can't make the catch. Solorzano is digging for 2. And a 2-out double. Nicaragua has something brewing in the first inning. The catcher, Andrew Coyne, is going to call time and have a quick word with Tran. Jose Oviedo is in the 4 spot. That pitch is high for a ball. Tran in a 1-0 count. Nicaragua has come out swinging to start game number 7. And Oviedo swings and misses. Count even now, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball goes low, 2-1. Tran steps off, takes a quick glance at Solorzano, but his focus is quickly back on the hitter, Jose Oviedo. 2-1. Fastball away, 3-1. 3-1 from Tran. High cheese, swung on and missed from Oviedo. Defensive alignment for Carlsbad. Tran is throwing to Andrew Coyne behind the plate. Over at first base. First base is Maverick Lowry. Lyric Rivera's at second base. Rowan Nishimoto at short. Third base is Cooper Dooley. And then left to right across the outfield, Benji Farrell, Wyatt Peabody, and Declan Highland. A 3-2 pitch. High, ball 4. First and second, 2 down for Nicaragua. That brings up Angel Moran. Tran trying to work out of a jam here in this first inning. Nicaragua threatening to take the lead as he pumps in a strike on the corner. Moran playing third base. That's where he'll be starting in the field today in the 5 spot. Nicaragua, this is their first game of the tournament. They had a first day bye. So while Carlsbad played yesterday, they played the team from Texas, Brownsville, beating them in a 5-2 game. As that is tipped at the plate, strike 2. So Nicaragua's coming off fresh but perhaps rusty legs and arms, while Carlsbad, I believe, has all their pitchers, smartly taking pitchers out before their pitch count was reached. So I believe all their arms are fresh for today. Trans 0-2. Breaking ball, got him swinging. He ends the first where he started it. A strikeout swinging. We go to the bottom of the first, and Carlsbad is getting their first ups. Carlsbad gets their first ups of their second game of the tournament. Leading off will be Rowan Nishimoto, the shortstop, facing the pitcher David Valle. I'll get you Nicaragua's defensive alignment in just one moment. Valle's first pitch is a breaking ball in there for strike one. He is throwing to Jose Oviedo behind the plate. Over at first base is Angel Angel Moran. As Valle's next pitch is a ground ball up the middle and a base hit for Nishimoto. Next batter will be the pitcher Jackson Tran. He will be followed by Benji Farrell. Quick throw over to first. Nishimoto back in safely with a dive. Angel Moran is at first base. At second base is Diego Vanegas. At third base is Alvaro Zapata. And that is a balk. Nishimoto will be granted second base, as I don't think Valle came set long enough. So runner on second, no outs for Jackson Tran, looking to help himself out. At shortstop is Adrian Sorazano. In left field is Oscar Manazaras. In center field is Elvin Lopez. And in right field is Ivan Barrios. A nice breaking ball from Valle, and it is 1-1. Next pitch from Valle is inside, 2-1. Tran is going to go the other way, and that is through the 3-4 hole. They're going to hold Nishimoto at third. Back-to-back base hits to start the game for Carlsbad. Throwing it in quickly was Barrios. Here is Benji Farrell, and we are going to have a courtesy runner for Jackson Tran. I believe that is Tyler Hall out to run for Tran. Farrell looking to give his team the early lead. First pitch is outside. Ball one from Valle. One O's grounded foul. That next pitch over the head of Farrell. Nishimoto thinking about going, but advancing to second on the pass ball is Hall. Two-one pitch off the end of the bat on the breaking ball. Farrell calls time. 2-2 count, no outs. Wyatt Peabody is the 4-hitter. He is on deck. Swung on and missed. The breaking ball gets him swinging. The first out of the inning is a strikeout. Wyatt Peabody gets his first at bat in the 4-hole. He was in the 3-hole yesterday, 1 for 3, with a walk and a single. Drove in a run as well and came around to score. That was in the 7th inning when Carlsbad took the lead. Peabody to be followed by Maverick Lowry, as he takes inside 2-0. You can put Peabody on at first. That forces the double play. You could bring corners in, see if you could cut the run off at home. Any ball put in play, though, unless it's an infield pop fly, scores a run. The 2-0. That's in there for a strike. Vaya has a nice breaking ball, a slider almost, that runs away from right-handed hitters and into left-handed hitters. Next pitch is in the dirt. Great hitters count for Peabody. If he gets his pitch here, he's most likely swinging. Three one. High and in, and he went around. No, a balk. A balk, and a run comes in to score. 1-0. And that will be no pitch. So the count will remain 3-1. Vaya isn't holding on the mound. He isn't coming set long enough. He's coming set and then going. Comes set here, the 3-1. Blown away, ball 4. First and third after the balk. Tyler Hall on third now. Peabody on at first. Maverick Lowry. There goes the runner. They are going to give Peabody second base. As Lowry takes a strike. And that fastball goes behind Lowry. Running up the line is the ball. And both Vaya and Oviedo converge on it. No one was covering home. I'm surprised Hall didn't try to break for home. The third baseman, Cooper Dooley, in the on-deck circle. 1-1 to Lowry is a strike. 1-2. Vaya does not get the call on the fastball. 2-2. High chopping ground ball. The throw is going to come home, and it goes through the legs of Oviedo. Another run's going to come and try to score, and he will. Throw going to second now. The tag is late. Hall and Peabody both score on the errant throw from the shortstop, Solizano. Not technically an errant throw, but it was on the money, but Oviedo had the ball go through his legs. Ground ball to shortstop now. Solizaro's going to glance at third, but gun it to first. Dooley is out. And that brings up Andrew Coyne, the catcher. Advancing to third on the throw is Lowry as Coyne takes a strike. Valle is 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2. Carlsbad taking a 3-0 lead early on as they take advantage of some mistakes. The 0-2 from Valle. Breaking ball, softly hit to left field, and in and making the catch is Manzanares. The first inning is concluded in Game 7 of the Pony League World Series. We will be right back here on BNN Productions giving you full coverage of this tournament. Here is Alvaro Zapata, the third baseman. He will hit for the first time here in this second inning. Jackson Tran back on the mound. He delivers a strike on an outside fastball. 0-1. Zapata's going to drop down a bunt, but it goes foul. And Dooley makes sure to pick it up quickly. 0-2. 0-2 pitch from Tran, just missed on the outside part of the plate. That next curveball buckles Zapata, and there is one out in the second inning. Tran's third strikeout of the game. Here is Elvin Lopez. All of Nicaragua's players are fresh. Their pitchers can go really as long as they want. You'll see pitchers take longer outings in this game, as that's a high chopper to Rivera, who can't make the pick. He got hung up deciding on whether he should charge and get it on the high bounce or wait and pick it on the short hop, and missed it. So an E4 puts Lopez on at first. We did see a pitcher from Pennsylvania go 7 1/3 as that game went into extra innings. Altoona, Pennsylvania ended up getting eliminated, but pitchers are going and having longer outings on the second day. It's Ivan Barrios, the right fielder, batting in the 8th spot. Sees a fastball slide into the outside corner, 0-1. There goes the runner. Throw down, got him by a lot. Lopez is gunned out. Coyne with a nice throw. And 2 down in this second inning. Tran getting some help from his defense. That pitch was called a strike. 0-2 on Barrios. Just missed outside, 1-2. Nasty breaking ball. Got him swinging. Tran's 4th strikeout of the game ends the top of the second, bottom of the second inning, and Carlsbad is looking to extend their lead. They're already up 3-0. Declan Highland leads off the second inning for Carlsbad. He did not enter the game yesterday against Brownsville, so he's getting his first time and his first chance to play, starting in right field. He's quickly down 0-2. Oh, Oviedo, I think, taking that pitch off the thumb. It's never fun jamming a finger on a pitch. The coaching staff for Nicaragua coming out, checking on Oviedo. It's a very athletic team, so I'm sure they have another catcher on their roster, but doesn't mean losing Oviedo would be any less dramatic or detrimental. It looks like Oviedo is going to come out of the game. The first baseman, Angel Moran, is running into the dugout and is looking like he's putting on some gear. Oviedo is walking off the field. That's disappointing to see, especially in the first game of the tournament. We'll take a quick break here on BNN Productions. Make sure the catcher is all set and come back with any changes or updates on the current situation of Jose Oviedo. So just a quick switch of positions for Nicaragua. Angel Moran, the former first baseman, is going to come in to catch. And staying in the game but playing first base is Jose Oviedo. So it's good to see that he is still able to play. But nevertheless, we are back to the action. Declan Highland down 0-2 to Valle. And he swings and misses a strike three. I believe that was the translator walking behind the field of play as Valle was winding up. Valle's second strikeout of the game. That brings up Lyric Rivera, second baseman, who is also playing for the first time this tournament. He is going to drive one to left field, but playable for Oscar Manzaneras. That turns the lineup over to Rowan Nishimoto, who singled on the first pitch he saw back in the first inning. He will stay with that approach, swing it the first pitch, but foul it off out of play towards the parking lot on the right side. Now a ground ball to the second baseman, Solorzano. He'll fire across the diamond, and that is the third out of the second inning. Carlsbad doesn't do any damage, but they still hold their 3-0 lead, which Nicaragua looks to crawl back from. David Valle, the pitcher, taking the first at-bat of his game. And that looks like a patch on the field that Andrew Coyne noticed. Good thing he got that out of the field of play. Jackson Tran, though, back up. This is his third inning of work. He's struck out 4 so far. He'll get a call in the inside corner. He's had 3 swing and misses on that nasty sweeper. Pretty much going from end to end on the plate. That's a swinging bunt. Tran is going to see if he can get the out. The throw to first beats him by a half step. Nice play by Jackson Tran, fielding his position. Carlsbad going to switch out the ball here. I think Cooper Dooley advocating that it might have had a rip or something in it. Home plate umpire examining it, and he will keep it in play. But now it is the number 1 hitter again for Nicaragua, who struck out swinging against Tran. That was the first strikeout victim. Diego Vanegas. Tran doing a great job controlling both sides of the plate and then tunneling the sweeper when he needs to generate a swing and miss or even buckle someone and get him looking. His 0-1 pitch is that sweeper. It's poked to the right side, out of play. Trans 0-2, just outside. And there is the sweeper that is foul-tipped into the glove of Coyne. 5th strikeout of the game for Tran, and the 4th one swinging on that nasty sweeper. Here is Osmar Manzanares. He flew out to center field for his first at-bat of the game. That is foul-tipped into our home plate umpire. He's going to take a second. Good job by Andrew Coyne to give him a bit of a break. Tran has done a great job attacking in the zone. Only one Nicaraguan player has put a good swing on the ball that resulted in a base hit. 0-1, breaking ball, fouled at the plate, off Manzanares himself. The 0-2 from Tran. Oh, I think everyone in the Carlsbad field, at least on the infield, thought that was strike 3. Home plate umpire says, nope, that just missed outside. 1-2. Tran will try it again. Breaking ball, swing and miss. Coyne lost it. Manzanares is going to get the bag on the drop third strike. And that is going to be it for Jackson Tran, who has an amazing outing to give Carlsbad a 3-0 lead and put them in a great position going forward in this game. We'll take a quick break here on BNN Productions, giving you live coverage of the Pony League World Series. Pitching change for Carlsbad. Into pitch is Cooper Dooley, and some defensive shuffling as Jackson Tran will go to third base. Moving from third to left is Maverick Lowry. And then going from left to second base is Benji Farrell, and then from second to third is Lyric Rivera. Dooley will start out his outing facing Adrian Solorzano. He will inherit a runner on first. That's Manzaneras, and that is a strike on Dooley's first pitch. We'll see if Manzaneras is in motion. There's a ground ball to third base. Rivera with a nice glove and throw to first. Dooley with an efficient outing so far. A ground ball to third base on 2 pitches ends the top of the third. Bottom of the third coming up with Carlsbad leading 3-0 in game number 7. It'll be the former starter, Jackson Tran. He will be the first batter in the bottom frame of the third inning. He singled and came around to score his first time up. One of Carlsbad's 3 runs. One-0 pitch fouled at the plate off Tran himself. Tran did a great job on the mound, not giving up any runs. Striking out technically 6, although his 6th strikeout did come with a drop third strike, and the runner ended up on first base, but 6 strikeouts nonetheless. 3-1 pitch from Valle. Catches the corner, 3-2. He walked 1, gave up no runs, and only 1 hit. And went 2 2/3 innings. Fly ball, right center field, and calling for it. Oh, that was almost a nasty collision, but calling for it is Ivan Barrios. And Tran is retired for the first out. Here is Benji Farrell. He struck out swinging against Valle in his first plate appearance. As he takes inside for a ball. Also inside, 2-0. Valle wanted that call, but it was in the same spot as the first pitch. 2-0. There is a shallow fly ball right field. Incoming Barrios. And that is another F9. Coming around to score and walking in as first at bat is the 4-hitter, the cleanup man, Wyatt Peabody. Starting in center field today, but starting in right field yesterday, but eventually being moved to first base. Swinging a first pitch fastball. Might have been called a ball, but a borderline pitch. Oh, 1's on the outside corner. 0-2. Very good crowd on hand, I would assume, for the hosting team, but also a decent crowd making the trip from Nicaragua. Swing and a miss. That looked like an off-speed, perhaps a changeup for Vaya. That's the 3rd out of the inning. Nicaragua still down by 3, but their bats are looking to come alive against a new arm for Carlsbad. Cooper Dooley, his second batter of his outing, is Jose Oviedo, who takes a breaking ball a little inside for a home plate umpire, so 1-0. Carlsbad has not allowed a runner past second base so far in this game. 2-0 on Oviedo. Dooley finds the zone there, 2-1. That fastball just runs high. 3-1. Ball 4. 5-pitch walk issued by Dooley. First time Nicaragua has had a leadoff man aboard. Here is the now catcher Angel Moran. Struck out swinging against Tran his first time up. Quick pickoff move from Dooley. Another fast move by Dooley. We'll see if Oviedo is going to take off here. Maybe Moran drops down a bunt. We see it'll be interesting to see the style of play for this Nicaraguan team. 1-0 pitch gets away from Coyne, but Oviedo's not going anywhere. He kind of just went out and stared at the pass ball, but now we have a mound visit coming from Carlsbad. Looks like pitching coach Tony Farrell walking out to have a chat with Dooley about mechanics, maybe, nerves. Could be a whole bunch of things. This is Dooley's first time pitching. He was only playing at third in yesterday's game. He held down the hot corner for Carlsbad against Brownsville in a 5-2 win. On the offensive side, he was 1 for 3 with a RBI single and a walk. Now he's looking to get it done from the pitching side. 3-0. Get me over fastball from Dooley. That's where he needs to live. On the outside corner. Oviedo, small lead at first. That next pitch is high and in, ball 4. First 2 runners have gotten on base for Nicaragua. Here's Alvaro Zapata. A good chance for Nicaragua to score with no outs, runners on first and second. Dooley needs to live on the outside corner against a righty. See if he can induce weak contact, get him to roll over and force a double play. 0-1 ground ball, and that's what he did there. A fast 0-2 on Zapata. Coyne setting up on the outside corner. The 0-2. Just outside. Cooper Dooley really wanted that call. And Andrew Coyne's going to call time and walk out to the mound. Small, quick conversation. Dooley's 1-2. There go the runners. Chopping ground ball to second base. Nishimoto fires to first. And even with a slide from Zapata, that is a ground out. Runners advancing on the ground ball, a hit and run. Now Elvin Lopez, who reached on an error. His first time up, but was caught stealing trying to go to second by Andrew Coyne. Very good chance for Nicaragua here. The first time they've had a runner on third. Foul tipped at the plate. Breaking ball in the dirt. Has him swinging. Lopez upset with himself. Dooley's 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. One run is coming in to score. They're going to hold the second one there. Trying to advance on the throw is Lopez, and he will. Nishimoto thought that Moran was going to advance and try to go home. So now second and third, one out in a 3-2 ball game. And Dooley's day is done, at least on the mound. Pitching change for Carlsbad. We'll be right back here on BNN Productions. 3-1 our score. Nicaragua threatening with 2 runners on. Tyler Hall, who came in to pitch yesterday, will take his turn on the mound. I think the officiating crew has a problem with the bat weight that Nicaragua is using. I don't think it's up to code. There's only certain bat weights you can use at the high school level and below. Defensive changes for Carlsbad, however. Moving back to third base is Cooper Dooley. Moving from third base back to second base is Lyric Rivera. Coming out of the game for Tyler Hall is Declan Highland. And then Benji Farrell is going to go to right. Benji Farrell is in right. And yes, that is all the defensive changes for Carlsbad. Second and third, one out for Tyler Hall. Here is Ivan Barrios, who struck out swinging his first time up against Jackson Tran. Hall is going to step off. Barrios fouls one off towards the right side. Hall has Barrios in a 0-2 count. Fastball gets away, and looks like it almost slipped out of the hand of Hall, but not a very big backstop here at Aviara Community Park. Backdoor sweeper gets him looking. Looks like we are going to have a pinch hitter for the pitcher, David Valle. Going to be, I believe, Isaac O'Connor. Yes. Yes. Isaac O'Connor hitting in the spot of the pitcher, David Valle, with second and third and 2 out. First pitch from Hall is on the outside corner, 0-1. Big at-bat here for both teams. Fourth inning already, a fast-moving game. Game started about an hour ago, already more than halfway through. Hall's 1-1 pitch. Backdoor sweeper once again. 1-2. Hall looking to be in a great position to get out of the inning with only 1 run across. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Foul tipped into the catcher's glove. Tyler Hall gets out of the jam. Only 1 run coming across for Nicaragua. They leave 2 runners stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and Carlsbad is looking to add that run back. 3-1 our score in the 2025 13U Pony League World Series. A new pitcher for Nicaragua after a tough rule misunderstanding, I believe. It'll be Johnny Espinosa. And the first batter he will face is Maverick Lowry. A nice breaking ball catches the zone for strike one. All the other defensive changes, defensive alignments are the same. No defensive changes. Just a switch from Valle to Espinosa. 0-1 pitch. Low, 1-1. Lowry reached on a fielder's choice, really, but resulted in an error by Nicaragua as that catches the edge of the zone. Espinosa bringing some giddy up on that fastball. 1-2 pitch. Jam shot, ground ball, cut off is Zapata, and he makes the play. Zapata cut off his shortstop, Solorzano, to get the out. That was some interesting communication between the left side of the infield. But it's marked as ground out to third base in the books. Cooper Dooley, who grounded out shortstop back in the first inning. That was the second out of that inning. The windup from Espinosa, the pitch. Swinging bunt on a check swing right back to Espinosa and a soft toss to first base. And I bet Dooley wants that one back. Andrew Coyne, who had a nice swing back in that first inning rally, but that's what ended the rally, even though it was a good, strong hit ball to left field, just right at the left fielder. He'll take a breaking pitch outside for ball one. Coyne done a really nice job defensively, blocking baseballs, and he threw out a runner trying to steal second. 1-0 pitch from Espinosa. It's high, 2-0. Coyne to be followed by Tyler Hall hitting in Declan Highland's spot, if it comes to that. Foul tipped into the glove, 2-1. Espinosa's 2-1 pitch. Ooh, good job on the part of Coyne to leave that in the dirt. Coyne looking for a walk or a base hit to prolong the inning. And that will be ball four as that fastball missed. So Tyler Hall getting his first at-bat of the game. He was 0 for 1 in the yesterday's game against Brownsville, who staved off elimination by beating the team from Chicago. But Hall, 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. He walked twice, had a stolen base, scored once, and was hit by a pitch in the 7th inning. We are going to have a courtesy runner for Coyne. That's Nathan Donovan. Excuse me, no, that's Weston Long. First pitch misses out. Moran behind the plate, really exaggerating the secondary, anticipating a stolen base from Long. Quick pickoff move by Espinoza. One-zero pitch. That fastball was on the outside corner. Hall with a healthy hack, but he swung right through it. One pitch off the end towards the snack bar down the left field line. Hall in a 1-2 hole. 2 outs, runner on first. Carlsbad still with a 3-1 lead, but a good 4th inning from Nicaragua. There goes Long. The throwdown from Moran. The tag. Got him. A nice throw from Angel Moran ends the 4th inning. We go to the top of the 5th, where Carlsbad is looking to hold their 3-1 lead after Nicaragua stringed together a couple of walks, a base hit, and put their first run up on the board and got rid of the goose egg. We will be right back here on BNN Productions. We are bringing you the Pony League World Series live from Aviara Community Park. Top of the lineup for Nicaragua, Diego Vanegas, Oscar Manzaneras, and Adrian Solarzano is going to be sent up for Nicaragua. We had to stop the music here. It's playing a little too long. Hall's first pitch fouled right back into the screen. Vanegas looking for his first hit of the tournament. He struck out swinging twice, both to Jackson Tran. It's his first time facing a lefty and a first time facing Hall. 0-1. Nice breaking ball that ends up below the zone. 0-2. Pitch, changeup, gets away from Coyne. The throw to first, gets by the first baseman, but what a backup by Rivera. That saved the runner from advancing. So that is the second drop, third strike that's gotten to first base. Here is Osmar Manzanes. Hall pops him up. This is right in front of us, and it hits the concourse in front of the stands on the right side. Manzanares and no one count. Hall staring right at Vanegas, so you won't have any surprises. Breaking ball fouled off himself. Oh, 2 pitch from Hall. Oh, that fastball just misses outside. Only 2 hits on the game so far for Nicaragua, but 3 walks and an error allowed by Carlsbad as another foul ball towards the left side. One-two pitch from Hall, fouled off again. Next game between San Diego and Tijuana. A little neighbor action from across the border. Swing and a miss. Hall with his 3rd strikeout. Excuse me, 4th strikeout. That's counting the drop 3rd strike where Vanegas is now standing on first from. It was Adrian Solorzano. He pops it straight up center field. Peabody sizing it up, and he makes the catch. 2 down. That ball went a lot farther than I thought it would. I really thought that was just going to be in the infield. But no, that was like the middle of center field. Timeout on the field. We have a baseball. Jose Oviedo swings and misses. A back foot slider. Hall staring right at Vanegas. Next pitch is just inside. Another breaking ball, 1-1. Oviedo's 2nd at bat in as many innings. He walked his first time and came around to score. The only run for Nicaragua. 1-1 pitch. Fouled down the 3rd base line, but foul. Just barely. That was scraping the foul line and would have been a base hit for Oviedo if it had stayed fair. One-two pitch. There goes the runner. Strikeout is recorded, and that is the 3rd out. Hall gets his 5th strikeout of the game. Carlsbad still holds a 3-1 lead as we go into the bottom of the 5th inning, and Nicaragua facing their first loss in their first game of the tournament with only 2 more chances to hit. Looking to spark some offense and help himself out on the defensive side is Tyler Hall. The lefty was left up at the plate as Weston Long was caught stealing to end the 4th inning. Espinoza back out for his 2nd inning of work. 1-1 the count on Hall. It'll be Hall, Rivera, and then the top of the order. 8, 9, and 1 for Carlsbad as Espinoza blows a fastball by Hall. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Hall goes down on 4 pitches. And here is Lyric Rivera. Carlsbad not necessarily needs insurance, but it would definitely be helpful, as we've seen how fast Nicaragua can string together a couple of hits, force an error, maybe a walk. They've put some good at-bats together so far. The 1-0 from Espinoza almost hits Rivera. Two-0 pitch. Low and away, ball 3. Rivera flew out to left field his first time up. Didn't play in the last game for Carlsbad, so he's looking for his first time on base. High, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Rivera. 1 out, and the lineup flips itself over to Rowan Nishimoto, who's 1 for 2. A very aggressive hitter. Sign put on by Coach DeJong. We'll see if anything interesting happens for Carlsbad. Some small ball late in the game with Jackson Tran coming up. Quick throw to first. Check on Rivera. Ground ball up the middle. So Lozano is going to tag Rivera, but he will have no play at first. That is some great range from Solorzano. Once again, Nishimoto swinging on the first pitch. That's 3 times in a row. Tran singled and came around to score his first time up. Flew out to right in his last at-bat. Moran checks on Nishimoto at first. One 0. Snap throw back to first now. Nishimoto back in safely. Two 0 pitch is grounded to short. Solorzano with a strong throw across, and he gets Tran, but that was a very close play, probably closer than it should have been. We are through 5 here at Aviar Community Park, the 13U Pony League World Series. This is Game 7, and Carlsbad leads it 3-1. The catcher for Nicaragua leads off the 6th inning. Angel Moran will face Hall. Will face Hall and take a strike, a fastball. Carlsbad pitching has held Nicaragua to a very small lead, if a lead at all. That is lined up the middle, but off the end of the bat and easy for Nishimoto to handle. 1 out in the 6th. As I said, Carlsbad pitching holding Nicaragua to only 2 hits. 2 hits, a lot of strikeouts, but walks, an error, 3 walks, an error, and then 2 drop third strikes have led to runners on base. So those unfortunate, some of them are mistakes, some of them are just errors that come with the game. 0-1 from Hall. Outside 1-1. The team from Tijuana is set up down the left field line. I believe the team from San Diego is as well. San Diego mercy ruling Altoona, Pennsylvania yesterday. And the team from Tijuana has yet to play. This is going to be their first game coming up at 8 p.m. The 1-2 from Hall to Zapata. Fouled at the plate. It was off. Zapata hit off his leg, so he's going to shake that out. Hall's 1-2. Fouled off again. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Nishimoto deep in the 5-6 hole. The throw to first gets him. A nice strong throw from Nishimoto gets Zapata. 2 down in the 6th. Here's Elvin Lopez, the center fielder, who reached on an error and singled back in the 4th. He's reached base both times. Holds one of only 2 hits for Nicaragua. Hall has been dealing so far since he came in. 5 strikeouts, no runs and no hits. That is a hard line drive foul out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball that doesn't quite break as far as he would have wanted. One from Hall. Oh, he blew the fastball by him, 1-2. Hall's 1-2. Backdoor breaking ball gets him swinging for his 6th K of his outing tonight. Carlsbad still with a 3-1 lead going into the bottom of the 6th inning. They are looking at the dawn of their 2nd win. We'll be right back here on BNN Productions, gives you coverage of the Pony League World Series. Benji Farrell is the leadoff man in the 6th inning for Carlsbad. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a flyout to right field. He faces Espinoza for the first time in this game, as Farrell was the last out before Espinoza came in. 1-0 pitch. High and inside, 2-0. Espinoza through the windup, sneaks in a strike. That was on the corner. Ooh, an off speed it looked like, had Farrell way out in front. Two and two. Rolled over, soft ground ball to Solizano. He fires and gets Farrell by a half step. Wow, that was a close play, but a good play nonetheless. Off speed from Espinoza has Peabody out in front. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. High chopper right back to Espinoza. He'll toss to first. And a fast 2 outs. Maverick Laurie, 0 for 2. He reached on there and grounded to third base. That pitch gets away from Espinoza, bounces into the screen. 2 down here in the inning, 1-0 the count. Peabody to be Laurie to be followed by Cooper Dooley, who is also 0 for 2 today. That next pitch misses as well. 2-0. Laurie goes inside out, a soft pop-up to first base, easily handled by Oviedo, and Nicaragua. Their second 1-2-3 inning of the game. This is their last ups right here, top of the 7th. Coming up, Tyler Hall going back out for Carlsbad. He looks to get the save and shut this game down. with the sun setting over the Pacific Ocean. Game 7 of the 13U Pony League World Series. The end is in sight. It will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Nicaragua in their last chance to tie this game or take the lead. Ivan Barrios takes strike 1 on the inside corner. And a breaking ball, he fouls off to the left. And 2 assistant coaches for Carlsbad going for that one. Hall punches him. He gets him looking. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. His 7th strikeout since coming into this game. And I believe we are going to have a pinch hitter here for the pitcher. This is Noel Salinas.
Pinch hitting, number 22, Noel Salinas.
Salinas getting his first at-bat of the day. Hall looking to end this game here. That pitch misses away, ball 1. Next pitch misses way outside, 2-0. Hall finds the zone, 2-1. Outfield and infield. Not particularly playing Salinas to pull. 2-1 pitch. I don't think that was tipped. I think Coyne just lost that on the swing. 2-2. Two pitch. Oh, Salinas does a nice job on spoiling that breaking ball. Salinas in a 2-2 count. Hall, the windup, the delivery. That is a line drive center field. That's going to be extra bases. It one hops off the wall. Peabody's throw in. Gets him! Wow! What a throw by Wyatt Peabody from the fence. 2 down. Salinas hit that ball too hard. Peabody played it perfectly and made a perfect throw to second base to gun the runner. We're going to have another substitution. Looks like Iram River is going to come in to pinch hit for the leadoff man, Diego Vanegas.
Pinch hitting, number 99, Iram Rivera.
Excuse me, Ivan Ilam Rivera. Is going to hit a sharp ground ball. Nishimoto smothers, throws the first. He got him. Carlsbad wins it 3-1 with an absolute outstanding pitching performance from Tyler Hall. Hall goes 3 2/3, striking out 7, giving up no runs and no walks, and only giving up 1 hit. And even that hit we just saw was gunned out at second base. A beautiful performance from Tyler Hall. He shuts out Nicaragua, and Carlsbad wins it 3-2 in game number 7. We will see you for game 8 at 8 p.m. between the team from Tijuana, Mexico, and San Diego, California.